Exhala
aprovecho para
y relaja.
estos videos
Relájate.
que aparecen los necesito o no los necesito, y ahí veremos.
Voy a pedirte ahora que, manteniendo los ojos cerrados, eleves la mirada a unos 20 grados hacia arriba. No te preocupes si no puedes calcular 20 grados exactamente. Es normal. Simplemente eleva la mirada y visualiza una pantalla frente a ti. Una pantalla grande situada a 2 metros de distancia, exactamente frente a ti. Recuerda mantener la mirada ligeramente hacia arriba mientras observas esta pantalla. Vamos a comenzar con la primera escena. Una escena donde vas a proyectar tu presente, tu realidad en este momento. Elige algo de tu vida que quieras cambiar y proyéctalo como si se tratase de una pantalla de cine, observando los detalles de luz y de color, las sensaciones que aparecen. Conecta con el dolor o la frustración que esta cosa de tu vida te hace sentir. Te voy a pedir incluso que exageres este dolor o frustración. Esto creará una motivación mayor para que se produzca el cambio. Observa esta escena durante 1 o 2 minutos. Si ya has iniciado este proceso de la técnica de la pantalla mental, hazte también consciente de los cambios que aparecen con respecto a días anteriores.
Vale, estoy ocupado. Sal, Peggy. Sal ya. Salgan. Salgan las dos.
Vayamos ahora a la segunda escena. En esta segunda escena vas a mover la pantalla ligeramente hacia tu izquierda, unos 15 grados aproximadamente. Continúa con la vista ligeramente hacia arriba. En esta segunda escena vas a proyectar la acción. Te voy a pedir que visualices el futuro cercano y a ti misma, a ti mismo, realizando pasos, uno detrás de otro, que te ayuden a solucionar el problema que estás tratando. Obsérvate realizando todas las acciones necesarias para resolverlo. Añade todos los detalles que quieras. No te preocupes si no conoces exactamente las acciones que llevarás a cabo. Utiliza tu poder creativo. Utiliza tu imaginación y proyecta en esta segunda escena, paso a paso, acciones que te llevarán a resolver el problema. Esto mostrará tu intención al universo. Recuerda que no tienes que saber exactamente lo que tienes que hacer. Solo tienes que actuar. No pienses qué es lo que debes hacer. Simplemente debes visualizarte realizando las acciones. Al visualizarte en la acción, estás generando el compromiso para hacerlo. Lo estás creando en el campo cuántico de infinitas posibilidades. Recuerda proyectar todos los detalles que consideres necesarios. Colores, luces, sensaciones percibidas por todos tus sentidos. Permanece unos instantes recreando y proyectando esta segunda escena de las acciones que llevarás a cabo. Vamos a pasar ahora a la tercera escena, donde proyectarás el resultado del futuro. Vuelve de nuevo a mover la escena hacia la izquierda, quedando un poquito más a la izquierda con respecto a la escena anterior. Aquí vas a ver un resultado futuro. Te vas a ver con una gran salud, o bien con la persona que deseas, con el proyecto que planteas y que planeas ya cumplido. Obsérvate celebrando, disfrutando del logro, conectando con el agradecimiento de haberlo conseguido. Observa también cómo otras personas también se benefician paralelamente de tu logro. Observa a estas personas disfrutando. Mientras continúas visualizándote desde el disfrute.
The current time is 10:40 de la mañana. The current time.
Pensa, pórtate bien, futre. Sal. Ya, sal. Sal ya, afuera.
El poder de esta técnica está en su sencillez. Puedes hacerla 5 minutos al día, o para una lesión o enfermedad grave, puedes realizar la técnica 3 veces al día. Nada más levantarte después de comer y antes de acostarte. Posees una capacidad ilimitada para conectar con aquello que nace desde tu verdadera esencia. Tienes la capacidad de desbloquear y superar cualquier límite que se haya podido establecer por tu mente del pasado. Siempre que lo desees, conecta con tu energía, conecta con tu verdadero potencial. Agradeciendo, todo lo que puedes hacer por ti misma, por ti mismo, que es grandioso, porque somos grandiosos como seres humanos.
as human beings.
Simplemente debemos
We just
conectar con
simply
nuestro
have
verdadero
to connect with the
potencial
real potential
y fluir
and
con toda la
flow
energía
with
que
all the
ya
energy
está en
that is
nosotros.
already within us.
Deseo desde lo más
I wish
profundo del corazón
from the bottom of
que
my heart
consigas todos
that
tus
you
propósitos,
reach
disfrutando
all
de una vida
your
plena,
purpose,
llena de
enjoying
aprendizajes y regalos
a plentiful
maravillosos.
life, enjoying
Un abrazo enorme
all the good things.
de corazón
A big
a
warm
corazón.
hug from heart to heart. Okay guys, this is a 20-minute meditation in Spanish obviously, and I was thinking about stuff happening within my siblings. Our parents rest in peace right now, and I'm glad they are because I don't know how they will be feeling. So we got an upcoming meeting this weekend. I've been grieving this situation, but I've been pushing harder than ever with them because we need to make decisions and I need to be where I'm
Vamos
to
a
be
comenzar
standing
con
and
la
living.
parte
So this
práctica de
coming
esta
video is a
técnica del
5-minute
vídeo mental.
condensed version I cut.
Idealmente comienza a hacerlo por la
You can
mañana.
do this in the morning.
Si te encuentras
If
en
you
otro momento del día,
find yourself in another
también
moment in the
puedes
day,
realizar esta
you can
técnica,
even do
aunque
this
lo ideal
technique,
es realizar
but
la primera parte
it's
por
good
la
to do
mañana.
this obviously in the morning.
Comencemos con la
Let's
parte
start
1
with
de
the
la técnica del vídeo
part
mental.
1 of mental video. This is the Silva method.
Durante 2 minutos y
For
con
2
los
minutes,
ojos abiertos,
and with the eyes
sin entrar en un estado de
open,
relajación,
without being in
visualiza el
a
problema a
relaxation,
resolver. Intenta
visualize the
visualizarlo con
problem,
el máximo
to
número
solve.
de detalles
Try
posibles.
to imagine and visualize
Crea
with
como si
all the
fueses
details
un
you can
director, una
find.
directora de cine.
Imagine yourself like a movie director.
Ese vídeo mental
This mental video
con la recreación
with
del
the
problema a
recreation of
resolver
the problem
durante
to
2
solve
minutos.
for 2 minutes. Eyes open.
Muy bien. Ahora cierra los ojos y vuelve a reproducir el vídeo con los ojos cerrados. Estarás ahora 90 segundos. Simplemente aparta el problema, déjalo a un lado y continúa con el resto de tu día. Puedes pausar el vídeo, observar por qué minuto vas y continuar justo antes de ir a dormir.
And we can pause the video. This is a
Bienvenido al
process that
ejercicio
continues
corto de
after
relajación
work
del
in the
método
night.
Silva, leído
So
por
this is a
Michel Lakiani.
playlist I had when I was on the
Empezaremos el
QLA
ejercicio
ranch
con el
or the
método
beach.
del 3 al 1.
And
10:50 de la
I
Ponte
did
mañana.
cómodo
this a
y
lot
cierra los ojos.
The current
for quite
Toma
some
una
time,
respiración
living
profunda.
alone and going
Y
to the beach
mientras
and all that.
exhalas, mentalmente repite y visualiza el número 3 varias veces. Ya estás en el
So,
nivel 3, el
each of
nivel de
this video
relajación
is
física
a
en el que
short
aprenderás a
version
relajarte
to a
desde
longer
la
version
cabeza hasta los
of
dedos
a
de los
Silva
pies
method.
en pocos segundos.
And this is probably the 9 minute, and then
Para
it goes to
ayudarte a
a 12
aprender a
one,
relajarte en el
then to a
nivel 3,
20, then to a
dirigiré tu atención a diferentes
25.
partes de tu cuerpo. Concentra tu atención en tu
Let
cuero
me pause this to talk to you guys. I'm in underwear, as you have seen. My favorite color, I guess. And well, this is the room, you know. I just arranged the bed, which used to be a mess, and I left it like that. Things, clothes hanging, because I sweat so much when I wear them, and I don't want to throw it in the same bucket after wearing it, so they dry up and then I throw it. But it's been days they've been hanging, like this shirt, the other shirt I just throw here, my old blazer, and you have seen that solution here on top of the bed to hang clothes, since that closet was full of stuff, family stuff. So this is like a family deposit room, and I've been here since May, and because of the troubles I've been having with government indictment that is not being settled yet. I don't know what's the outcome of that. I've been following up this week with the lawyer. So let's talk about this. I've been uploading the breath hold exercises, and just to let you know, those videos got lots of views because people are searching for breath holds. So that's a tip for you if you want to do bullshit. So I thought, why not do another bullshit video like this one, and just title it like that and see who finds it. So I don't know if I need more views to get more attention for this channel, since I got tired of making videos or shorts or lives on the other channel, to call the attention for followers on this one, so I can make live videos. I'm not being able
La
to
piel
do
que
that,
cubre tu cabeza.
so
Sentirás una tenue vibración.
So this is the TV. When I moved in, I put it over here without the standing feet, and it fell down. So it's broken halfway, and I decided to keep using it because I have no car, and my brother-in-law here, who was talking so much about going to fix it, whatever, and no word from him. So you know the situation here for months, and since May. So what I did, imagine or visualize this exercise I've forgotten, and those papers here I need to check. I had my QLA form for a daily checkup, and I designed it. I put all the questions for follow-up and all that. So many things I've forgotten, like these exercises and playlists. I used to go walking in the beach and do them beforehand, during. So this playlist is like a whole process during the day, and I could skip or move back since going to sleep, during the morning routine, and during working hours. So it's a long playlist, and I have adapted during the times. So it's now not too organized, but it still maintains that chronology of things to listen during the day, during work time, during night time, and all that. And for today's session, the 20-minute one, I was thinking about what it was asking me, and I had forgotten to visualize how you need to see and want the stuff, because since I don't do that, I'm always imagining negative stuff and forcing me through the negative stuff. And since that are the things that I imagine, those
The current
things
time is 10:55 de la mañana.
are the things that happen. So there's a lot of truth on what you think about is you're gonna bring, and it's being like that through this process, through probably my life and everything. So I'm forcing myself through negative stuff, and I'm thinking about all that, and I'm not giving credit to the other persons on giving themselves the power for positive, so they're not fighting me. So when I switch that, and when I do remember, and these sessions help me a lot on that, and not too often, because you're fighting against a decade-long or year-long problem, but when you do that and remember it during the day, during the things you're living and all that, during the moments of stress, it really goes the way you thought, you think, you thought, and you visualize it. So visualization is a powerful tool, and that's when the speakers, I went to a executive speaker from a wealthy family, even the founders of this executive group membership, and she told everyone, and I guess everyone follow up because she has authority. She has the probably founding member of this group, and it was packed with executives, and I did close my eyes because she asked it to imagine for some seconds some stuff she was dictating us or beforehand. So like 3 things uh, we wish to do or have or act on. So I was thinking not on the 3 things, but I was thinking how much power she had to make us do this stuff, and why we were doing it, and probably why other people were doing it. So I was with my eyes closed thinking about something else. I didn't follow up with her and her request, but visualization is what she was showing us. If people did it or not on that very improvised setting, on a hotel conference room with lots of tables, lots of people, strange people around you, probably like myself. That's the teaching of what she was talking about. She went on to talk about lots of stuff she'd been doing, and how she managed to do that. And I was thinking, oh well, she has all these resources and authority, she can do that. But she's teaching us, and we've been taught, and this methodology here in this channel, which is free on the YouTube channels from Mr. Peña, even translated by myself to Spanish for you guys in the other channel. This is all free. You don't need to go to Mr. Peña's castle, as he has told me. I had decided to do that because I had my own interior motives, and I wish to accomplish, but I need to perform. So to perform, imagine the things happening like this video and this process during the day, during the mornings, and during the routine, if you need it, because there are a lot of people saying that these things also distract you, but everyone's different, and I have thought that I could listen to the other guy, like, you don't need to do this stuff, and just act. And if you're not acting, there's an unconscious reason you are not acting, and something underlying in your mind, in your subconscious, is holding you back and only making you see obstacles and not thinking about how to overcome them, and then you are not performing, you are not acting. So take any advice from anyone that suits your needs, but the reality, you just need to act, and it doesn't matter how you act. You just keep falling forward and moving on. This is a war, and you just need to keep advancing towards the goal, towards the enemy lines, and reach whatever is back there so the war stops. And I guess your whole life is gonna be full of these moments, wars, battles, and you need to have just the
The
mindset.
current time is
So
11
if the
o'clock.
mindset is you don't need to do
The
this stuff
current time is
and keep
11 o'clock.
advancing, like this other mentor, Hormozy, challenge you, and not to do daily morning routines and just wake up and do stuff, well, do that. And if you're not doing that, well, come back to do this. And and you need to keep evaluating yourself and daily, probably hourly in the first moments. And to do that, I talked to you about those papers back here that I designed to keep accountability for myself and see the real picture, that I was not being accountable and I was avoiding, and I don't even want to grade myself. I don't want to then look the paper the next day. Then I want to go to sleep and fill out the paper, the diary, the daily report, and I don't do it. And there are reasons, because you are not being proactive. So be proactive, and this video is part of it. I think I didn't film anything. I've been grieving, I've been planning for a meeting, I've been putting mind to an upcoming meeting with my siblings. I've been pushing hard with the people who are living here, even minors who live here who I'm avoiding, even who are my family and my nephews that are a threat. I feel that way because I don't know what's their mindset and what they're being talked about me, and any measures that they could take on me because they have leverage. Remember, minors in a home place have leverage, and I've been like taking a step back even to interact not only with the adults here, since something really awful did happen, and I'm bringing it to my other siblings, which are other co-owners from this, and that's the only thing that have made them listen to me in a forceful way since many months. But now that I'm exposing the things by name and with details, now they're more forced to listen to me. So I was being empathetic for months. That's the way I feel, but they don't feel that way. And now I'm not being empathetic. So you can imagine the last few days, since I've been pushing, since that virtual meeting we had 2 days, 3 days ago, and I just participated on the topics about this and not the other topics which they want to talk about, but for me they are not important, since this vital topic has been being ignored and unacknowledged, unvalidated for many months. And even for that meeting, I've been calling some way to talk with ourselves, and then they make up another meeting to talk about my stuff and other stuff, and that has been their behavior, and I'm exposing it and I'm verbalizing it to them, so they know that I know, and since they know that I know that they know, they also know that I know that they know that I will expose it to authorities or third parties to manage and take care of these situations. For my peace of mind, I just call for another authority, since the internal authorities of these co-properties are not being proactive on having a good place, healthy place. So this is going to explode at some point into the powers of public sanity and public health issues, public security, because they are not being managed initially first privately with two co-owners of this place that live in this co-property, and the rest of the co-owners that don't live in this property but are owners. So you can, I'm trying to transmit to you the only power I have for family members, partners that
The
are
current
owners
time
of
is
this
11:05 de la mañana.
property where two
The current
co-owners are
time is
living is a legal binding or legal threat or legal exposure to a third party, third persons that judge, probably not in the legal institutions, but probably even in the legal, in the public eye. And those are the threats I'm bringing to them, and that they said they are, I'm amenazando, which is like threatening. So the threat is there because I'm announcing it beforehand. When I'm announcing it because I want to be empathetic and not do it. But I should have done this many months ago. I should have done this in a more forceful way without thinking, and that's why Mr. Peña tells us stay away from the family. But well, my government indictment for being in social organizer of event handling government funds, they have not found a quantity that is out of my real sense of what is not probably being judged or missing, and measures were taken, extraordinary and not illegal but extra measures were taken, and this affected all my plans. So I'm living in this place, this deposit. I'm not complaining about it. It was an option. It was an option to be with the dog in a family place with other people, not by myself. And so I had the other apartment. I was living there without the dog because it was a smaller place, and I was trying to also focus. So I'm here. I'm pushing things with my family I shouldn't be doing. Is taking me back. So I decided for the next few days to stop any QLA advancement, to sort this out with my family members still alive, close to me, and the only ones who are required to take decisions about this place I am living in, and the other persons who are taking advantage of this place. And so we're gonna see, they're proposing, of course, things that I proposed many years ago about pay the dues of co-properties where anyone is benefiting or using, like I used a family car for many years, and that has a value. I told them. Of course, they didn't put a value that I had to give back, but I have a list of virtual things I need to pay them back because I used it, and those things have value, and value that is needed because we are not talking about situations now. The things are tighter, and we are looking for ways to keep stuff. But if we are not talking in an assertive way, effective way, the topics are not even being brought, the meetings are not being done frequently, and the decisions are bad or not very sorted out or very well thought because no one wants to talk with each other. So that's the power of visualization, and I want to think about many things in the positive with my siblings. And I guess this is the last, because I need to disconnect and I need to know what's gonna be after this for the QLA methodology and my advancement. This is the longest video I've been doing, sitting for you guys. 20 minutes worth for almost the sessions of the Silva method, visualization and mental film. but this is decisive. I've been seeing the videos from Mr. Peña recently about don't show this to your family, don't give gifts to your family after you make it and you have money and you did all the QLA steps and you're successful. So guys, that things that you're being telling, I think they're the truth. You
The
don't pay
current
back
time
to
is
people
11:10 de la
who
mañana.
fucked you up.
The current
So
time
I'm paying my dues for wanting to do that, for wanting me to share the knowledge, for me to wanting to uh, make it easy for me, and that takes time that is taking out from your QLA process. So you know now, no gifts for your parents, no gift for your brothers, and I need to probably forget about, and this is going to the negative of course, of this plan of if I have a lot of money, then not sharing with family, because that was my plan from the start. I brought to them, hey, I'm gonna have so much money, I'm gonna need to know what and who to share it with, because I don't want to share with strangers, but probably I need to find strangers with my mindset to move things forward. So guys, if you have family with not your mindset, don't struggle. They're gonna be a pain in the ass, and they're gonna be dragging you dragging you down, so it is not exposed that they knew what was coming and they made an anchor for you. So there are many powerful mind shift in going in people that are gonna drag you down, and those things I've linked other QLABOT channels, and I'm connecting those. I was reviewing one who's missing right now, and I want to say hi to Prithvi. He inspired my first channel without microphones and bullshit, talking about family and foundational stuff, and I hope he's doing well. Keep pushing. But a lot of his content in the beach was superb, and many things I'm living right now, and, and reminded of the mindset and the situations around your environment, in living conditions, in the business conditions, settings, I mean, in the living settings, business setting, life settings, are really explained and digged out. So check the feature channels on this QLABOT channel on YouTube. And I don't want to make it too long, but I'm being laid back. It's a Thursday. I didn't do video for you guys, so this is a long video, and I'm sorting out how things are gonna be from now on. And I've been advancing also with finding new directors before trying to find directors, so when I do a report after 6 months with many of my directors I kept up to date until March, have news about me doing stuff. So this is Hail Mary finding directors and giving news to positive news to the directors. I need to sit down. I haven't done that, and you have seen my videos for a long time telling you I have to do it and I'm gonna do it, and I'm not doing it. So find out why I'm not doing it, and those are the daily reports there. I will try to unpack all those papers, put it on top of other papers, and keep showing you the stuff. So proactive and visualization. Be proactive and persevere, and visualization, guys. keep doing the breathing, the breath holds. I woke up today in the bed without videos, without bullshit, just like the other Hormozy guy tells us, where's the hat, that you don't need to do bullshit. So I didn't have to play a fucking video. My mindset had to do is, I can do this by myself, I can count by myself and force myself. I think I
The
forced
current
myself
time
for
is
a
11:15 de la
3-minute
mañana.
breath hold in the bed,
The current time is
lying down on the tummy, something harder to breathe, and trying to keep the wave of my stomach going on, being aware, being proactive, and all that. So I already took my pill without eating. It's 11 o'clock already, so I woke up around 10 o'clock, and I think I by myself in this house. So the dogs, Peggy and the other dog is here. Both are female dogs. They're really nice, and I'm maintaining the training because the other people around here are making the training be lost and chaos be maintained because of laziness, lack of energy, and lack of faith in maintaining the training to live good and with order, not like animals or dogs, or forced to be living with the dog's way of life. So lots of things to unpack with living with people and dealing with people. So this is a training also for me, in the sense that you are going to find this in companies, and probably you don't need to be empathetic to make things happen. You need to show your way from the start to have the people align with you on what you want to bring. So that's probably what's going to happen when the meeting goes with my siblings on this Sunday, and see who gets aligned. I hope they all are. I'm visualizing that they will, and try to bring back many conversations I have, like from 2 years, probably 3 years ago, that I'm going to have so much stuff. I need to know how we're going to use this stuff, or what we're going to have and do. And money is not the solution. It's relationships and effective communication skills. So I hope I'm tuning that, even in this channel. I hope I'm doing that even with my brothers and sisters every time throughout the months, throughout the meetings, probably yelling less, although I feel agitated, and in talking over them in some instances, like the last meeting, and communicating them tough by chats, and probably not being still really emotionally
Vas a estar
intelligent.
bien. QLA, tengo todo lo que necesito.
So the alarms, they're bullshitting my mind. That's good. So I have all this stuff that I probably don't need, because if you anchor yourself about, okay, I have to put the video, I have to set up the TV, I have to need a playlist, I I I need to do so much stuff, then you don't do it. Well, there's a mindset thing there, and you're not being proactive. So don't call yourself procrastinator, call yourself proactive. When the word procrastination comes, I'm talking to myself here. Think proactive, because you will keep dragging yourself in procrastination if you still talk to yourself like that. And I think one of the affirmations I have during the breath holds are within my headphones, the procrastination and the let go affirmations. So I mix them in one same audio, and so it's all talking inside, and I use it throughout the day with the speakers, and I play it from the computer there, and while I do other stuff. So right now I have the alarm with my cell phone alarms talking here really low, because I also have this I'm talking really loud, this magnetic balls in both ears that block a lot of noise, outside noise. And since it's magnetic, I probably think it's going to do something in my head. I listen less. I usually talk louder because I know I have this and I think I'm yelling, and people are like, what the fuck are you saying? And I try to yell or feel I'm yelling so they understand me. So I have all these things to help me, but they don't need to be an anchor for your proactiveness. That's the only thing I want to tell you in this long video. If you reach this point throughout the bullshit and to understand what is this channel, I'm going to explain it before I close. This is me on a drawing on a real nice setting for a project near the shore I went to with a friend, and a lot of wealthy people checking that. I was with my three-piece suit on a conference nearby. We walked, and we could have been taken there by golf carts, but we did participate in that. I was drawn by some artists brought from some place in the world, and so that's me. And this channel is about creating generational wealth in the fastest time possible, and I'm telling you how to save time and follow what Mr. Peña says to the word. I'm feeling invincible now, unbeatable, and taking on stuff, a lot of stuff, and that has dragged me and delayed me, and I have taken advantage to have those excuses for the delays. So don't find excuses. Delays are excuses. Take action, proactiveness, perseveration, and accountability. Take care.